Ever stop and wonder if some heroes just don't get the ending they deserve? And stories have a way of sticking with us, especially when characters face fates that feel unfair. Uh, in the vast world of death isn't always about shock value. It often carries weight, meaning, and emotional impact. But sometimes it just feels wrong. Um, some characters have potential cut short, uh, dreams left unfulfilled, or sacrifices that go largely unnoticed. And let's explore those stories. Um, there are from the early days of the East Blue to the recent events in Elbath. We'll look at characters who deserved so much more than what they received. And Monet's death during the Punk Hazard arc wasn't a world-shattering event like Ace or Whitebeard, but it remains deeply tragic. She was fiercely loyal to Doflamingo, never questioning his motives. Her fate feels heartbreaking because that loyalty was one-sided. Doflamingo saw his crew as tools, not family. Monet willingly gave everything for his dream, uh, only to receive nothing in return. Vergo's dedication was similarly misplaced. He expertly navigated a double life, serving as both a Marine and underworld operative under Doflamingo's command. Uh, Doflamingo valued power above all else works into that. Um, while he might have cared for uh, Vergo on some level, his ambition always came first. His crew were expendable pawns in his grand scheme. Belmare's story from the Arlong Park flashback is powerfully emotional. Um, she wasn't seeking treasure or glory. She was a mother protecting her daughters. Um, Her death could have been avoided if she had simply denied knowing Nami and Nojiko, but she chose to sacrifice herself for them. A beautiful act, yes, but one that left uh, a lingering sense of injustice. Tom's tale during the Water 7 arc stands as a clear example of wrongful punishment in Raw. Uh, and, he believed ships were not responsible for their captain's actions. A powerful lesson. He practiced what he preached, building incredible vessels. Yet, the world government judged him based on Roger's deeds instead of his own integrity. His death felt unfair because he dedicated his life to helping others achieve their dreams. Uh, Hirulak's influence on Drum Island is often overshadowed by Chopper's story. He was a compassionate doctor who believed in the power of miracles. Space, the tragedy lies in him never witnessing the success of his work. Um, that that by the time Chopper became a skilled physician, Hiruluk had passed away. His dream lived on, but he wasn't there to share it. That they were exploring.
It's still a new app set of
She tirelessly worked towards peace, GW between fishmen and humans facing constant opposition. Her death is particularly sad because her vision eventually came true. her ideals influenced future generations. But she wasn't around to see her dream realized. Pedro's sacrifice during the Whole Cake Island arc was incredibly symbolic. Um, you know, he knew his role might be to pave the way for others, and he accepted it willingly. It feels harsh that he never got to witness a new dawn. Pedro believed in the Straw Hats and hoped for a better future, but he didn't live long enough to see it unfold. Recent chapters revealed Kendall's importance to Brooke's past. She trained him in swordsmanship and etiquette after his rescue by Prince Ruvan. Her story is heartbreaking because of lost potential, a possible connection to the celestial dragons suggests a dark fate robbing her of the chance to fully develop as a character. Like Kendall, Reuven's tragedy stems from unrealized possibilities. Similar to he possessed qualities that could have made him a great leader for Hesperia during turbulent times. It's sad to wonder what he could have accomplished if circumstances had been different. Some stories are more poignant because they end before reaching their full potential. Ting Harold, revealed in the Elbaf arc, was a ruler striving for progress and prosperity. His death is even more tragic, knowing he actively sought to transform his nation. We're left wondering what Elbaf might have become under his continued leadership. And Queena's death remains one of the earliest tragedies featured in Zorro's flashback. It still feels surprisingly emotional after all these years. Unlike others, she never got to pursue her dream. Her life was cut short before it truly began, leaving a void that resonates even now. Cobra's story during the Reverie arc became tragically compelling. And he sought knowledge about his ancestors, but his curiosity led to a terrible fate. His death feels unjust because simple pursuit of truth was considered a crime. Cobra desired information, not power or revenge. Fisher Tiger's flashback during Fishman Island is remarkably mature. He freed countless slaves, yet he struggled with the trauma of his past. He proved that defeating oppressors doesn't automatically heal wounds. And even after liberating so many, he couldn't overcome the scars of his suffering. To Odin's story during the Wano arc positioned him essential to history, destined to lead his country into a new era. His execution feels frustrating because he never got to see that future realized. His dream survived through others, but he wasn't there to enjoy it. Corazone's sacrifice for Law during the Dressrosa arc redefined him from a side character into a fan favorite. He gave everything to save one boy, receiving nothing in return. He died knowing his love had saved Law and altered history. His smile at the end is bittersweet he found happiness in protecting someone else. Whitebeard's final stand during Marineford remains iconic. He didn't care about being Pirate King. He wanted a family above all else. Losing Ace, the person he fought so hard to protect, was devastating. For a man who valued family, that loss feels especially painful. Kuma's sacrifices revealed in the Egghead arc are heartbreaking. He repeatedly gave up his own happiness for others, losing his freedom, memories, and ultimately his humanity. Unlike most heroes, he received little reward for his kindness, and Kuma's story is a poignant reminder that doing the right thing doesn't always lead to happiness. Ace finally understood how much he was loved before losing everything during Marineford catastrophe. For years, he questioned whether someone with Roger's blood deserved to exist. He found peace moments before his death. More than any other character, Ace feels like someone who finally found happiness, only to have it snatched away. And if you're still here after all those sad stories, well, why did the ship break up with the ocean? Just needed some space. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.